What is this? This is a video of a male student slapping a female teacher in a North Carolina high school. This is happening a lot. Students are wilding out.
They're slapping their teachers?
They're slapping their teachers.
Kids are murdering their parents. I mean, the kids are taking over this place in a bad way.
Yeah. Let's see this.
One more time.
Oh,
What? You think that affected me any?
oh, she egging him on.
I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? I don't want it. You want me to hit you again? My God.
She needs to block.
You know what? I respect taking it and then just going and then challenging back.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yeah.
That was pretty ballsy of the teacher to just go, yeah, go ahead.
I'll say it was terrible.
Can we say this? Which one of her friends is coming out and saying that she's really into BDSM?
Yeah, dude, that
was traumatic. Those were hard hits. I don't think she should have been egging him on.
Yeah, probably not. She's, kind of a terrible strategy, but fucking, that. Is there any more contact, Shannon?
So I don't know what happened leading up to it, but they did arrest the kid and charge him with a misdemeanor. But he's being charged as a juvenile, not as an adult.
25 fucking bucks. This kid's another notch in his bedpost. Okay,
we gotta arm these teachers.
1970s slang, notch in his bedpost.
Yeah, I've never been like that crazy. I was pretty shitty to teachers. I guess I did do worse to teachers in my own way.
I would never put my hands on.
But they were allowed.
Never my hands, but we put thumbtacks on my teacher's seat.
Oh God, that's
facing up, and she sat on them.
No, that's awful.
So I don't know.
Did it break through her clothes and it hurt?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I don't know what's worse. I think slapping a teacher is worse. At the very least, it looks worse.
Your hijinks were so much more. My hijinks was all like mental torture. It wasn't physical. Like we had a very short teacher, so every day I would just put her markers and erasers on the top of the whiteboard. So every day she had to just get on a chair and get it off.
Well, that wasn't nice.
No, it wasn't. I was pretty ruthless, but I had other friends be the fall guys. We would always, when a teacher would turn around, we called ourselves, me and two friends, the Figaro gang. And we sat in different corners of the classroom. And whenever,
that makes me laugh.
I know, it's so.
Thank God it was in a gang.
Yeah. It was a very white Catholic grade school. Figaro.
Way different gang.
Let me emphasize.
The Figaro.
Figaro.
Like Figaro.
Exactly. And that's what we would do is she would turn around.
Figaro.
We didn't even know that word.
Okay.
He probably didn't.
Didn't read Huck Finn up until that point, but we would just from different corners go Figaro, and then she would turn and never know, and it would be normal. So we were not
kind of like those kids.
Kind of like those kids,
exactly the same.
But yeah, teachers used to be able to hit kids. That was
I had a
part
teacher
of it.
rock my world
Yeah?
one day. She dragged me out of the class. Miss Klinger, never forget it. 2 reasons I'll never forget her.
Was my ex-girlfriend?
She had
Hey, yeah. That's the same.
She had the most flabby arms to ever write on a chalkboard, and I remember going home to my grandmother and saying, "What do I have to do my entire life for my arms to never look like that woman's?" And the second thing was she dragged me out of the classroom by my ponytails. Don't worry, my grandmother went in there and she wanted to lay hands. She stuck up for me, but I was just talking, passing notes, doing girl things. The worst thing I ever did was we would smoke in the bathroom and believe that flushing the toilet would blow the smoke down. We'd smoke weed on the prop. But I organized one of the largest food fights of my entire senior class.
Wow.
Really?
And it was absolutely epic and silly fun. And everybody was covered. And it was a perfect, like, Salisbury steak with peas, mashed potatoes lunch day where we all bought school lunch to start throwing that shit around.
Yeah, we didn't have any like senior pranks or anything like that. I think
We had a good one.
I was just so disconnected from the kids that were like popular. They probably did have a senior prank. There was probably a massive senior prank, and I just wasn't privy. I was like, I guess we don't do these, huh?
You're like, it's not a senior prank. I'm just hanging from my underpants from the flagpole. This is just what you do.
No,
we had a senior,
Somebody wrote with shit on the walls in the music room. But that wasn't a senior prank.
That's not really. That's not like a prank. That's just you wrote with
and
shit.
also,
Did we find out what this person did later on with their
I
life?
may be remembering a story we covered on this podcast and remembering it as my own memory. I'm gonna, full disclosure.
That happens sometimes.
This does happen. Sometimes it's just a thing where I'm like, dude, fucking that.
Did
definitely
you poop and write it on the walls? Did you?
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm gonna prank
that
Gas
happen?
Digital and do that.
Did that happen to me, or was that a story in life?
Either way, it's disgusting.
Fuck, then one time I remember I
Yes.
I got caught speeding and 6 cops beat the shit out of me. And yeah, there was a bunch of riots
What a
in LA
prank.
right afterwards. Yeah, it was fucking wild. Wait a minute, hold on. I might be remembering.
Might be a different.
That might be. Hold on, no. I think I'm remembering a story we covered once on the podcast. That wasn't me.
Was it Rodney King?
It was Rodney King.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time you killed your ex-wife and a waiter at a restaurant.
I did. Yes, one time I nearly decapitated my ex-wife Anna Nicole Smith.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. That wasn't me.
Wasn't Ann and Nicole Smith?
Well, you know what I meant.
I know what you meant.
You know what the
Different
fuck I
blonde
meant.
lady.
Whatever, that bitch.
Our senior, we had a good senior prank. I was pretty proud of it.
What was it?
It was I went to a Catholic all-male high school, as you could probably have guessed, and
We 69.
dude, we all fucked each other.
We all just had sex
Fuck the
in the
priests.
football field.
And the priest loved it. We changed the sign on our high school was next to the busiest street in Kansas City, Missouri, busiest road, and we changed the sign to say Rockhurst High School now accepting 100-year anniversary, now accepting female applicants, and then we wrote the phone number to our head priest's office, call with questions. And it became like a news story on local radio in the area where they're like, Rockhurst High School for the 100th year is now accepting female applicants. And I remember we got called in to the head priest, Father Baum was his name, office. And he was so mad. He had a funny voice. He was like, you have no idea how many stupid phone calls I've had to field from stupid parents asking if their
girls.
if their stupid daughter can come to my high school. And every other teacher, like we got called in the disciplinary dean, and he was like, off the record, that was hilarious. On the record, I'm so ashamed of you guys.
That was
But off the
anger of a
record, good
priest to
work.
be like, I have a 15-year-old that wants to come by. Really? It's a girl. Fuck.
No.
No interest.
But it was a good prank. It was like a local news story.
Well, good for you.
Not
Zach,
bad, right?
Have you seen your prank?
Was
Zach?
that your
I don't
first
think
taste
so.
of fame?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and I first and last.
No, I got arrested for stealing a golf cart in sophomore year, so I don't think we had a senior prank.
Why'd you steal the golf cart?
It was there.
Yeah, it's
And
pretty
people were doing
accurate.
ATV tricks in the woods and shit. 'cause
Really?
We'd all just seen
Zach was
Jackass.
using them as roller skates.
Yeah. And I got arrested for burglary and Grand Theft Auto.
Wow.
And then luckily my good friend was a career criminal, and he had a lawyer like on retainer.
Yeah.
And it got down to theft of a conveyance and criminal trespassing.
Wow.
How old were you?
15?
Wow,
Just a kid.
that's harsh for a kid.
Yeah, I got kicked out of school.
Oh my! Today is so different. You can murder people as children now, and it's okay.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what
I was-
mean?
I was
It's not a
like,
big
fuck.
deal.
Yours is so much more hardcore than mine. I'm like, we changed the sign. And you're
I'm like, we had
yeah,
a
I
food
murdered
fight.
it. Yeah, we had a food fight.
fight.
It was
Yes.
too many people. It was like 17 people involved, and 2 of them were brothers. So they brought the brothers in together to question them, and they
Wait,
folded
brothers
on
or
everybody else.
brothers?
No, they had the same mother and father.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not black guys.
Not my high school.
Otherwise, those guys would have taken the fall.
Yeah,
Sure. The system
and
would have punished them
they
harsher.
folded on everybody else.
Really?
Yeah,
Did you guys beat the shit out of them after?
we were not kind to them.
Yeah.
Damn. Everyone
carry,
else.
carry that fucking resentment torch, you know.
Wow. Everyone else didn't fold. They all kept up. Do you remember
Everybody
what
tried.
The story was.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Well, I wasn't there.
Wow.
But yeah, then the brothers folded on everybody, and we all got arrested.
Damn.
And I got put in an alternative education program.
Ooh.
That was just me, my 2 best friends, and a kid who would later go on to kill someone with a shotgun.
Oh wow, great group of people.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, great group.
But you're probably the best alum of that alternative school. You're like,
Or
you
the
know.
two
Yeah,
best
I mean,
friends.
technically, yeah, I'm a first ballot Hall of Famer. for alternative school.
Yeah. They got to give you an honorary degree.